Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail.
Ways down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, been holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing, if you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a
Happy New Year's, everybody. I'm always choked up the minute I try and talk. I hope that everybody's doing well. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. Yay, yay, yay. I hope you all had a wonderful evening last night. Shane, nice to see you. I saw your comment. I see all your guys' comments. Thank you for them, by the way. And I hope that everybody's here. Kimby, like number 10. I was actually waiting for that. I said, oh, is there 12 people here but only 10 likes? I guess we can go, but, you know. Thanks, Beverly. It's amazing what washing oneself will do to how you look. I had to check the day, and I'm still... It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, folks. It's Wednesday, January 1st, 2025. And we have a little bit of court that we're going to watch together before we part for the day. Runaway Lions, number 9. I love it. I love it. Love it. What do we need to do? Oh, Sally Port's here. Great surprise. You guys are great. Let me put on my moisturizing lip thing. And we'll continue. I'm not hungover, which is excellent. I did have a few little drinkies last night at my New Year's party, but everything was well handled, under control, nothing messy. Ideal. Amazing. I loved it. So great. So yeah. Psychedelic, man. That's what I would say. It's psychedelic. Okay, Paisley. Enough of that. Hit the button. Hit the button. So much craziness already. I hope not. I've had a coffee. It tasted so good. That was a really good sign for me. This coffee tasted so good. I was like, wow, this is great. This is great. I went to bed last night at approximately 4 o'clock in the morning, which is why I am having a hard time finding this. But look at that. NPC gifting on New Year's Day. Thank you so much. And Julie got the membership. Woo! Woo! Okay. I believe in me. Do you believe in me? Donald, do you... Ahoy! Do you believe in me? Do you think we can find the video that I just downloaded? It's going to be in the downloads file, Pace. Downloads. I did it. You're such a lying bitch, computer. Excuse me. Wow. Why are you embarrassing me in front of my friends? Luckily, I have a trick up my sleeve. And we can say thank you. Yay! I love you too, NPC. Look, I have a trick up my sleeve. I figured it out. Bingo, bango, jingo, jango. Here we go. Tammy. Yay! Tammy's been a member for 7 months and she's saying Happy New Year. What did you do? What did everybody do for New Year's? Did most of us just go to the Credence and Mikey party and then hang out at our homes? Also, Judge, any minute now you can get started. That's A-OK. A-OK. Apparently not. Why you gotta do this to me, Judge? I know you're there. Wahoo, I did get Judge Kometz yesterday, but I have not.
Just one
reviewed
moment,
it.
please, here to open the record.
Ma'am, get off your elbows.
The 37th Circuit Court is now in session with the Honorable Brian K. Kirkham presiding. It is Monday, December 30th, 2024 at 8:28 a.m.
Good morning, Ms. Platic. Okay, we can't hear you.
Can you hear us, Kate?
I can't hear you, Judge.
Okay. Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
just a second.
Now you can?
I was not messy, but I was definitely inebriated in a few ways.
Try it
And
again.
so I luckily set an alarm for 11:59. That's the only reason we remembered it was midnight. I was like, whoa, fuck, my alarm's going off. We have 1 minute.
Busted the interpreter on this. Was it
Uh,
plaintiff?
Plaintiff, yes.
Okay.
Can you hear us now, Katie?
Yeah, someone had unplugged the speakers in here.
Good, go ahead when you're ready.
All right. Before the court is Amber Ellis of docket 2019-292DZ. In this matter, Ms. Ellis failed to appear on January 4th, 2024 for a show cause hearing before the referee. In this matter, this is the 5th bench warrant with bond currently set at $500. She reports no new employment. Last payment in this docket was a bond forfeiture in the amount of $500 that was forfeited on November 4th of 2021. There have been no payments since. Front of the court requests next hearing be set for January 8th, 2025 at 8:45 a.m. before this court.
Thank you. Ms. Ellis, you're before the court charged with civil contempt of court due to your failure to appear at a prior proceeding as a result of your failure to pay child support. Purpose of this hearing is to set a bond that would assure your tenants at the next hearing on January 8, 2025 at 8:45 a.m. You will get notice of that in writing. Are you able to post a bond, ma'am?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, what I'm gonna do is, I do have some reservations about setting your bond, in the amount of 500 because you paid that last time and didn't show. But I am gonna set it in $500. If you're able to post that, you'd be able to be released. I will tell you, if you don't show up on the January 8th date, you won't get a favorable bond in the future, so. Okay, you're free to go. Have a good day.
Thank you.
She thought being pitiful would help her, but it didn't. It didn't, ma'am. Katie over here. Oh, another woman. Is that a woman?
Now before the court is Elizabeth Waite of docket 2017-3380-DM. In this matter, this is the 5th bench warrant with bond set at $500 after she failed to appear on December 4th, 2024 for an adjourned bench warrant hearing before your honor. She does report new employment with Walmart. Last payment was a $500 bond forfeiture that was applied on
Sorry, she's working at Walmart. Bill, can you confirm that? Since you were just there with your wife. if we can get Bill to show us his receipt, we could maybe confirm that. Is my cold gone? I still did not concede defeat to that cold. I don't believe that I got a full cold. So, no. It was never here to be gone. My voice sounds a little fucked up, but I mean, I got a little fucked up. And then also, I've been smoking a lot of weed. You know me. That week between Christmas and New Year's. Doesn't everybody smoke an ounce of weed at least, or two?
On November 15th, 2024. Front of the court requests the next hearing be set for January 8th, 2025 at 8:45 a.m. before this court.
Ms. Wade, you're before the court charged with civil contempt of court due to your failure to appear at a prior proceeding as a result of your failure to pay child support. Purpose of this hearing is to set a bond that would assure your attendance at the next hearing on January 8th, 2025 at 8:45 a.m. You will get notice of that in writing. Are you able to post a bond, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Are you able to post $500?
Yes.
Okay. The court.
Damn, she got $500. Look, Bill's coming through with receipts. Amazing. Also, Max says, now in the second year of being a loyal KCC viewer, propose we have a PaisleyCon in 2025 in Vancouver. I like that idea. I like that idea. Vancouver's a trip for me. It's crazy. It seems so close, yet so far away. I want to travel in this year. I can't believe it's this year already. Y'all, it's 2025. Oh, it's already dark out. I missed the whole first day of the year. It's already dark. That's okay. I'm going to light a fire on the deck again tonight. And roast a marshmallow. T-Rex! Hi, my friend. Happy New Year. Hope you are well. It is rainy and gloomy around here, but tell me that somebody somewhere is baking in the sun. Tell me, please.
Would leave the bond at $500. I will tell you, if you don't appear on the January 8th date, you won't get a favorable bond in the future, ma'am.
Yes, sir. It was an accident. I purely missed it by accident. I've been working my butt off to make sure I had this money for the bond. I actually contacted the warrant officer several times, but there was miscommunication. For whatever reason, I didn't get the. Thank you. I'll make sure I'm there.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. You're free to go. Have a good day.
Thank you.
July 25th to 27th, Vancouver. I love it. I love the idea. Thank you, Mac, by the way. 6 months of support. All women today, guys. What's going on? Ma'am.
Now
I'll get my
before the
glasses
court
on.
is Samara Bocanegra of docket 2016-184.
I'm sorry, Samara, what? I don't want to fuck this up, but we're gonna have to go back. What did she just say? What did she just say? Look at Sally Port coming through for my. It's true, and I love you.
Now before the court is Samara Bocanegra of docket 2016-1847 DC. In this matter, she failed to appear on September 13th, 2024 for a show cause before the referee. Current bond in this matter is set at $5,045, with this being the 10th bench warrant. Last payment in this matter was through income withholding on January 17th, 2024. She does report new employment with Krebs Audio requesting that the next hearing be set for January 8th, 2025 at 8:45 a.m. before this court.
Thank you. Ms. Bocanegra, you're before the court charged with civil contempt of court due to your failure to appear at a prior proceeding as a result of your failure to pay child support. Purpose of this hearing is to set a bond that would assure your tenants at the next hearing on January 8, 2025 at 8:45 a.m. You will get notice of that in writing. Are you able to post a bond, ma'am?
I'm not 100% sure. I might be able to post a couple $100 bond, but I don't know if this is really relevant or time to say right now, but it's been a really hard year.
It's been a really hard year for me, Judge. Ma'am, it's been a really hard year for my goddamn excuse counter, which, here we go. Let me just reset it here so that we can get ready for yours. Because I sense them coming. That big inhale before she... really tough year. Ma'am, all right, let's get going. Okay, first of all, Sally Port, you are so sweet. We love you, and we're here for you, friend. I know it's hard this year with your husband, but we're here for you, and we love having you around. And I think I'm just going to give her 1 just for her name. We'll give her a 1-up on that, and now let's hear how many excuses she has. I want to go back. We'll hear the big sigh again. Really pay attention to it. It was planned. Well, now see, I fucked everything up by doing that. There we go. Okay. That girl's face.
Missed this action.
Okay. The court would,
Where's the Boca lady? Are we really we're not even that far in? Oh my gosh. Here we go. Big sigh. Upcoming sigh. Also, look, ma'am, sit up
Now before the
straight.
court is Samara Bocanegra of docket 2016-1847 DC. In this matter, she failed to appear on September 13th, 2024 for a show cause before the referee. Current bond in this matter is set at $5,045, with this being the 10th bench warrant. Last payment in this matter was through income withholding on January 17th, 2024. She does report new employment with Krebs Audio, requesting that the next hearing be set for January 8th, 2025 at 8:45 a.m. before this court.
thank you. Ms. Bocanegra, you're before the court charged with civil contempt of court due to your failure to appear at a prior proceeding as a result of your failure to pay child support. Purpose of this hearing is to set a bond that would assure your tenants at the next hearing on January 8, 2025 at 8:45 a.m. You will get notice of that in writing. Are you able to post a bond, ma'am?
I'm not 100% sure. I might be able to post a couple $100 bond, but I don't know if this is really relevant or time to say right now, but it's been a really hard year. I just lost my baby on September 20th. Had a lot of complications, and
Well, I feel like a real asshole now. That's terrible. Oh, that's fucking terrible. I'll point out the system doesn't move that fast, so this is not the baby that you're paying child support for. So the cynic in me says, pay for the ones you have already before you have new ones. The terrible person in me says some other things I probably shouldn't just say.
I just was supposed to start employment. I was supposed to call Mike Krebs right after the first, but Yeah, I might have like a couple $100 in my account to be able to post bond.
Okay.
Trying to turn a new.
Well, you have a sizable arrearage and you haven't paid in quite a period of time. So what I'm going to do is I am going to reduce your bond in hopes that you could be released. But I'm going to set your bond in the amount of $500. If you're able to post that, you can be released. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. You're free to go. Have a good day.
For Lisa B's comment from the 70s, which one? Why don't they ever use the
That's one of
case I
your
had my
cases, isn't it,
period?
Katie?
Yep.
I thought, when I heard the name, I thought, I know who's handling that.
Yup, I think I've handled all 10 bench warrants too. All right, now before the court is Martin White of docket 2021-2836 DM. Mr. White failed to appear for an adjourned show cause before your honor on March 6, 2024. This is the third bench warrant with bond currently set at $1,081. He does report new employment with Top Grave Concrete. Last payment in this matter was a bond forfeiture on October 31st, 2023. Friend of the court's requesting next hearing.
Sorry, I forgot to say thank you, by the way, Sally Port. That is so funny for pointing out Lisa's comment to me. And thank you for the super chat. Sorry, my brain's still a little in 2024.
Be set for January 8th, 2025 at 8:45 a.m. before this court.
Thank you. Mr. White, you're before the court charged with civil contempt of court due to your failure to appear at a prior proceeding as a result of your failure to pay child support. Purpose of this hearing is to set a bond that would assure your attendance at the next hearing on January 8, 2025 at 8:45 a.m. You will get notice of that in writing. Are you able to post a bond, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what the court's going to do is going to reduce your bond in hopes that you could be released. I'm going to set your bond in the amount of $500. If you're able to post that, you'd be able to be released. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, thank you, sir. You're free to go. Have a good day.
All right, thanks.
And I do have one matter for clarification on the record, if you don't mind.
Okay,
It's docket 2023-1247 DS, Alea Solomon versus Sanders. In this matter, Ms. Solomon failed to appear.
Sherry, I do want a new microphone. It's on the list of things that I want, but I think people can hear me mostly. And hi, Afix. Nice to see you. Happy New Year's. I hope it's been well for you. I love seeing all the old faces. That guy literally, though, just said 2 words in his arrearage child support hearing. And then the judge sent him on his way. Is the microphone on the Amazon list? The Amazon list is not working right now, Cellulite Yoga Pants. As far as I can tell. I didn't get anything for Christmas off of it, so I don't think so. And I can't turn my volume up, Sally, but I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could. Who am I calling old? Me. Me, myself, and I.
For an adjourned show cause on, looks like December 10th. And a bench warrant was issued. However, she is making payments through income withholding. And in lieu of the bench warrant, we're asking that it be vacated and we dismiss this action.
okay. The court would recall and vacate the bench warrant issued as a result of the hearing on December 10, 2024, and we'll dismiss the action.
Thank you, Judge. That is all I had for you this morning.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, now we can go to things.
Good luck,
Let's
Mac
begin
the Knife.
with the
You
easy
can
ones.
do it.
We'll
If
do
I
the
can do it, if
interpretation.
you
One
can.
with the interpreter last.
An interpreter case. What?
Please unmute, ma'am. Ms. Lane.
unmute, start my video. Hello?
Yes, can you hear us?
Yes. Can
Are
you hear me?
Oh, okay, all right. You're not in car anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're ready for you now. Thank you for your patience. So this is case number 2024-1411 DM, Alexandra Lane versus Joshua Lane. It is Monday, December 30, 2024 at 8:39 a.m. The defendant is not here.
Okay. Ms. Lane, we're going to take some testimony from you, so we need to have you sworn in. If you'd raise your right hand, we'll have you sworn and then we'll proceed.
Do you
Okay.
solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give shall be the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay. And Ms. Lane, do you have the script that we would have provided you?
Yes, I do. The divorce script for pro-con hearing.
Yep, you can go through that. You do not have to disclose your address.
Okay. My full name is Alexandra Rafaela Lane. And I am the plaintiff in this case. One, I married the defendant on October 3rd, 2014 in Battle Creek, Michigan, 49017. United States. I filed a complaint for divorce on May 8th, 2024. I lived in Michigan for 180 days and in Calhoun County for 10 days immediately prior to filing this complaint. 4, when I filed my complaint for divorce, all statements were true. 5, all the statements in my complaint for divorce are still true today. 6, there has been a breakdown of the marriage relationship such that the objects of matrimony have been destroyed, and there remains no reasonable likelihood that the marriage can be preserved. 7, I do not believe there is any possibility of reconciliation. 8, I am not currently pregnant or my wife is not pregnant. I'm not currently pregnant. 9, the defendant and I have 3 minor children together. Their names are Nala Garza Lane. She's 11.
Oh, we always judge on the names. Nala, like the Lion King. Nala. Okay. All right. I suppose. But yeah, is gargling the middle name? Like, what did we hear there? My house is so clean right now that I don't know where anything is. I hate that kind of clean. I hate it. I'm pretty sure she said gargling. Hold on. 1345. Here we go.
Defendant and I have 3 minor children together. Their names are Nala Garza Lane. She's 11. Joshua Lane, he's 9, and Lila Garza, she's 3. 10, I've read all of the terms of the proposed judgment of divorce and I agree with them. 11, I would like the court to change my surname to Garza. I ask the court grant an absolute judgment of divorce. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. The court will find that the testimony does establish the statutory basis. There has been a showing there's been a breakdown of the marital relationship. As a result, the court will enter the judgment as submitted in this matter. The court will note that the defendant has previously been defaulted in this matter and has not appeared today, nor has he filed any pleadings in this particular matter. So we will sign that, ma'am. You will be divorced. Best of luck to you. I hope everything works out. You're free to go and have a wonderful day.
You too, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Let's go to Perkins. One moment, please.
Okay,
Okay.
Jesus. It's the first of the month. We're fine.
Mr. Perkins, we're ready for you this case. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you both of
Last night at the party, somebody asked me to take a picture of them, and I did. And I'm the type of person, I'll take like 25 pictures, right? The same. I'm just like, you're gonna find something in there. But I ain't no photographer. And we were scrolling through, and I shit you not, her like, this face his hair reminded me of it, but we caught the guy that she was with in the most weird face ever. It was so funny. I laughed for probably 10 minutes. I was like, you have to fucking keep that picture. Like, it was just like the weirdest still frame. I was like, actually, I'm perfect at that. I do that on my channel a lot. I catch people in weird ass still frames. Doesn't he look like Sideshow Bob or something?
Yes.
Okay, thank you both of you for your patience. This is 2024 1-5 DM Michael Perkins Jr. versus Megan Perkins. It is Monday, December 30, 2024 at 8:43 a.m. The defendant is here by telephone.
Okay, good morning to both of you. My understanding in reviewing the mediation status report in this case that the defendant has objected to the parenting time. Is that correct, Ms. Perkins?
It's not the parenting time as much as it's the child support order.
Okay.
We had like a settlement, I think it was, in August before our trial, where we had agreed on a lot of the things. But I'm objecting to the child support order calculations. And that in our mediation, the paper that I signed for the mediation looks different than the one that is filed or was sent to me a couple weeks ago. And it's just missing like two things on there.
Okay, what is it missing?
That it's supposed to state that the children will return in the same like clothes and items that they left in, because we've had issues with that in the past. And also that if Michael is to pick the kids up early, say from school, because I'm not to, that's what we agreed in mediation, that he's supposed to return them to my house. That was supposed to be in there as well.
Okay, well, what we're going to have to, what I do is I'll set this for a status conference, and we'll get you in at that point and be able to, I guess, be able to at that point to see where we're going, and we'll have a period of time where we can hash out some of those issues. So we'll set it for a status conference. What I'll do is I will take proofs today.
Oh, we've already did that.
Oh, we have?
Yeah,
Okay.
this went to trial actually.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. We'll set it for a status conference probably in a couple weeks, and then we'll get together. We can hash out some of that those particular issues then. Okay.
Cheers, Donald. Ahoy. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. All of you guys are so generous today. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Ahoy, hoy, hoy. Oh, is anybody on a boat right now? Very interested in that. Anybody watching from aboard a boat? I would love to know. Love to know.
Okay.
Anything you have, Mr. Perkins?
No, I guess we'll be talking about this further in a few weeks.
Yeah, in a couple
Okay.
weeks, we'll get you in, and when we have more time, and
Sure.
we'll do it at that point.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I just have one question. Will we receive the notice like of the date and time
Yes.
from your office? Okay.
Yes, you will.
Okay.
Okay,
That's it.
thank you. Have a good day.
Yep. Thank you.
You too. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so 14 days, Judge.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I need to now get the interpreter on the line. So
Mikey comes
I'm gonna
along
mute
and
this
they
here
need
for a
an
moment.
interpreter. You're on the boat. Oh. They didn't like that, Mikey. I do, though. I hope you are doing well. Hope you have had a wonderful New Year's Day so far. You were working today. How American of you. I guess I'm working. How American of me. But seriously, happy New Year. Where did they go? What kind of interpreter? Is it going to be Spanish, our run-of-the-mill Spanish? A little possibility of a French interpreter? We've had some pretty cool interpreters. Remember the one time we had a sign language interpreter? I do recall. I do recall it indeed. Alright. Well, we'll just have to skippity-doo-dah along here. Paisley didn't do her homework, did she? No, she didn't. Oh, look at that. You work while you're on vacation. Yes, I know you do. You're crazy like that. But that just means that you should take more vacations. That's my opinion on that. If you're gonna
One
work
moment,
while you're on,
please.
hey Zeus, shush. If you're gonna work while you're on vacation, take more vacations while working and hit that life balance that you're looking for, you know? Casey Carey, how was your New Year's with your roommate? Did they do anything crazy? Thoughts? I'll have to do something in see if I'm fibbing. What would I be fibbing about, Donald?
Sure. Of course. Hi, Anna. Sorry for the delay. I have the interpretation service on the line, but they say that they don't have someone available for Chin. They have Burmese. Do you think that would work?
Do you think that Burmese interpreter?
Fucking listen to what you've just said. These are not shoes that you can slip in and out of. It's a fucking language. You can't... Oh, it's not like a random Asian food for dinner where you're like, oh, you know what? The Thai restaurant was closed tonight, so we got Burmese instead. The language interpretation in a court case is way, way, way more important. Bye, Mikey. Nice to see you too. You're always welcome here, as you know. And don't work too hard. Please. Sally's saying come to New York and she's going to show us around some murder places. Or, sorry, murder. Murder stories.
He did the same thing. Yeah, same thing. We just experienced that same thing and prepared for this hearing with a Burmese interpreter. And I think it will be okay. Okay. Let's try it.
What? Why? Why is that gonna work? Oh, now I'm gonna be wrong.
Okay, get us somebody for Burmese then, please.
Of course. Please hold for your Burmese interpreter. Thank you.
I just might simplify question.
Let me get the person on the line that we have to swear
Yes.
them in, and then I can get back on the record.
Thank you.
Do y'all hear music too? Is that their hold music?
Please continue to hold for the next available interpreter. For me?
Waiting for somebody. They don't have a chance, but I have Burmese.
Little pro tip that I learned when I used to work at a call
Please
center.
continue to hold for the next.
If you can hear music, they can't hear you. But if it's just a silent hold, as we used to call it, that was just muting somebody. And we can hear you when that happens. I had people say some crazy ass shit when they thought I wasn't there.
available interpreter.
Y'all, I just found something crazy. Hold on, you gotta give me 2 seconds. But I think I found what we're gonna watch next. And I think it's an update to a case. I didn't realize it happened. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Give me 2 seconds. Terrible YouTuber. Terrible. Come on, computer. There we go. Bitch, I love you so much. I love it when the computer works. Oh, it's so good. Yay.
Your Honor, interpreter couldn't still hear clearly.
Try that one more time, Attorney Moss.
You are Lal Thang, the plaintiff in this matter, correct?
I'm sorry, Your Honor,
Okay.
cannot
Miss
hear.
Moss, maybe you're gonna have to shout, okay?
Yes, sir. You are Lal Thang, the plaintiff in this matter, correct?
To the interpreter, are you able to hear that?
I could hear, but it's not clear, so I'm not sure how interpreter could interpret.
Well, let's try one more time, Miss Moss, and then I don't know what we'll do.
Okay. You are Lal Thang, the plaintiff in this matter, correct?
Interpreter, could you hear that?
I'm sorry, I cannot hear very well.
Okay. Well, Miss Moss, I think at this point, we're gonna have to put it over and make another attempt at some other time. I don't know if maybe we need to have you here in person so that she can hear.
You mean on Zoom?
Well, can you just call Anna Moss on the phone and conference her in? And then mute.
So you, hold on. So you mean call here, call her number? Okay. One moment, please.
Anna, do you have a phone where you can?
Yep.
What's a good number?
269-224.
Okay, I'm calling you on that.
And then I'll mute my Zoom.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Here we are.
Okay. It's gonna be a nasty echo now. Interpreter, are you still there?
Interpreter's here.
Okay, you should be able to hear the attorney better now.
Go ahead again, Miss Moss.
Let me turn my volume off here so you don't hear me twice. You are Lal Thang, the plaintiff in this matter, correct?
ခင်ဗျားကလောတဲ့ဆိုတဲ့နာမည်ပေါ့နော်ဟုတ်ပါသလားတဲ့ဟုတ်ပါတယ် correct.
And you signed a complaint for divorce in this matter on or about May 30th, 2024, which was then filed, right?
ကွာရှင်းဖို့ပေါ့နော်9လပိုင်း30 2024မှာဒီစာရွက်ကွာရှင်းဖို့ပေါ့တင်ထားတာဟုတ်တယ်နော်တဲ့ဟုတ်ကဲ့ yes.
When you signed the complaint, were all the allegations true, and do they remain true today?
အဲ့ဒီတုန်းက ထည့်ထားတဲ့အချက်အလက်တွေတိုင်ထားတဲ့အချက်အလက်တွေအကုန်လုံးဒီနေ့အထိအမှန်အကန်ပါတဲ့အဲ့ဒီမှာရေးထားတဲ့အချက်အလက်တွေကွာရှင်းတဲ့စာရင်းမှာအမှန်ပါတယ် Yes, correct.
When you filed for this divorce, were you a resident of Michigan for at least 180 days and a resident of Calhoun County for at least 10 days?
အဲ့ဒီကွာရှင်းတဲ့စာရွက်စာတမ်းတင်တော့မှာပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒီ Michigan ပြည်နယ်မှာနေတာရပ်ပေါင်းက150ရှိပြီပြီးလို့ရှိရင်အဲ့ဒီ county ဆိုတဲ့ပြည်နယ်မှာလည်းအနည်းဆုံး10ရက်တော့နေပြီဟုတ်ပါသလားအဲ့ဟုတ်တယ် Yes.
Has there been a breakdown in the
Did it just mute? What the fuck is happening? This isn't even the one I wanted to watch. I'm sorry. Again, if somebody's really into this, this is the case we're talking about. Look at these people. Remember? 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 The Olapades. Here we go.
You have 2 at 9 and 2 at 9:30, right?
Right.
I think that's how it is.
This is our pay.
Okay. All right, I'll step aside now.
Please unmute. Charlene?
Good morning. Yes. Hello?
Hello, we're getting
Yes.
ready to go on the record.
Remember, this is the professor who had to leave that day.
Olabowale, Olapade, Olabowale, Olapade.
Okay. Calling case 2024-1624 DM, Charlena Alapade versus Alabawale Alapade. Today is Monday, December 30th, 2024 at 9:21 a.m.
Court will note the appearance of Ms. McNiff in this matter. The matter is before the court on the plaintiff's objection to the defendant's exhibit list submitted on 12/19/24. Ms. McNiff, I don't know why you felt it was necessary to file a motion. You could have done it when we have our hearing this week.
I just was concerned about the timing of it and wanted to make sure the court understood that we were going to be objecting to all of those exhibits.
Okay, again, we could have done it on Friday when we have the trial. Mr. Olapade, what's your response to their objection?
Your Honor, my response is that do we have the same right under the law, both the plaintiff and the defendant? I consider this as my amendment to my exhibits list. On the exhibits list that the plaintiff submitted, they said they reserve the right to amend their exhibits list. I just amended mine since the trial is still ongoing. I really don't, like Your Honor said, I don't see any big deal there.
Okay, well, what happens in this case, if you remember, you go back to the case scheduling order. The case scheduling order had some deadlines as to when those lists were due. At that time, you were represented. Your attorney did file a witness list and an exhibit list. And this amended list would not be timely and not consistent with the case scheduling order.
Your Honor, I wasn't represented by any attorney for this trial. I discontinued with my attorney when he defaulted before this trial was even set. So nobody gave me any scheduling order.
Okay, well, your attorney filed one, and so you were represented, and regardless of whether you're represented now or not, you're still bound by that case scheduling order, and you've missed the date for filing that the list of exhibits.
I wasn't informed. I just want the truth to be told. The plaintiff wanted to paint me as an abuser.
That's fine. I understand you want the truth to be told, but that's why we put those dates in place so that the truth can be told. and everybody has an opportunity to respond and get their appropriate witnesses, exhibits, etc. The court is going to enforce its orders in this matter. The court will grant the objection, the deny the admission of the late exhibit list in this case, and that will be the order of the court. Ms. McNiff, you can do an order under 7 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you all. We'll see you on Friday.
Mark your calendars, bitches. We got a date on Friday night to listen to these fuckers fight.
Hanson Miller was the one. Nope.
I know, but I'm not sure. Please unmute. Lauren?
Good morning.
Good morning. Who are you here for?
I am counsel for Michelle Miller. I am an attorney with Aaron Jansen's office.
Okay, perfect. Shannon Urban?
Yes,
And what hearing are you here on?
I'm here on the McGrath divorce.
What time was that scheduled?
I thought it was scheduled at 9:30.
I'll put you in the waiting room. I don't have that on my calendar, so I'll put you in the waiting room. It'll be a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Calling case 2014-2344 DS, Michelle Miller versus Matthew Gould. Today is Monday, December 30th, 2024 at 9:25 a.m.
Court will note, in this matter, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, would you restate your name again, ma'am? Plaintiff's counsel?
Lauren Peters.
Peters?
Yes.
Okay.
Peters.
Peters, okay, sorry, couldn't hear. And court will note Mr. Schaefer on behalf of the defendant. This is before the court on the defendant's motion to adjourn the evidentiary hearing scheduled before the referee on January 6, 2025. Mr. Schaefer.
But please, the court, Your Honor, I was retained on this matter on December 18th. I immediately called opposing counsel's office and talked to Aaron Jansen requesting an adjournment of the date that this was set on January 6th, which is a motion day to begin with. I have 8 matters scheduled on the 6th with possibly 4 different judges that run from 9 o'clock until 3:30 or 4 o'clock. Also, the time period, we have complied with the scheduling order for the disclosure of witnesses and exhibits. I believe that it's good cause to reset this matter so it has sufficient time not only to prepare, but the schedule is such that it's going to be impossible to deal with 4 judges and referee is going. This is scheduled for a whole day on the 6th. So I'm respectfully asking the court to find good cause that this matter be rescheduled for a time that's convenient for both sides.
Ms. Peters, what's your response?
Your Honor, the defendant has been seeking legal counsel or has claimed to seek legal counsel since September of this year, and he waited until 2 weeks before the hearing to obtain legal counsel. When we spoke to Mr. Schaefer's office between October and November, they had said he was not a client. At this point in time, it would be highly prejudicial for the child and my client to adjourn. Our witnesses have been subpoenaed, and these issues have already been delayed countless times. So we would just ask that it not be adjourned.
Okay, thank you. Well, in this matter, the court is, again, not inclined to adjourn these particular matters, but as Mr. Schaefer states, he has only recently been retained. He has a number of conflicts, and I think it's for purposes of fundamental fairness would be only appropriate to adjourn the matter. Although it might have been better to bring the matter before the referee as opposed to me, because it is a referee hearing, but the court will adjourn the matter and then you will get an alternate date and you can proceed at that point. The court doesn't see any prejudice in this matter with allowing the matter to go over a few more weeks. So that will be the order. Mr. Schaefer, you can prepare the order.
I will do so, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks. Oh, we get.
Sorry, I was just perfecting my grocery order. I got a really good
Shannon?
discount.
Yeah,
Okay, are you an attorney or a party in a case?
I'm an attorney.
Okay. And what case are you here on? Do you have a case
Oh,
number, please?
I do. Hold on just a second. It is 2024-5937 DM.
5937-2024 is not a case number in Calhoun County. How about a party's name?
McGrath.
McGrath?
Yes.
First name?
Lyle.
I don't have it. Maybe a different court, different county?
Okay, I must be in the wrong courtroom. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry.
Get the fuck out, she said. You guys, I'm getting 6 meals plus 2 pounds of ground beef, 2 salmon, 2 pieces of salmon, 2 steaks, and there's something else. Garlic bread. A lot of shit. For $65. Such a good deal. Oh, Judge, I know. I'll get you the discount code, dude. I'll send it.
Mr. Hill is the plaintiff. I do not have the defendant.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So you say the plaintiff lives where?
Plaintiff lives in Wyoming. Defendant's address is in Kalamazoo.
Okay.
Do you know, Miss Rosen, is it Rosenweig?
Rosenzweig.
Swag. Do you know if your client plans on appearing this morning?
I don't think so.
Judge, would you like to wait? It's 9:32. I'm not
No,
sure.
go ahead.
Calling case 2024-3090 DP Jamal Hill versus Heaven Shepherd. Today is Monday, December 30th, 2024 at 9:32 a.m.
Court will note the appearance of Ms. Boland on behalf of the plaintiff, Ms. Rosenzweig on behalf of the defendant. We have 2 motions before the court. The motion for entry of an order of affiliation, as well as a motion for custody, parenting time, and order of affiliation in this matter. The court will note staff has advised me, and I guess I wonder, first issue is the jurisdiction, as we have plaintiff resides in Wyoming. Defendant resides in Kalamazoo. How is the case properly before the court in Calhoun County?
So at the time of filing, Your Honor, defendant was living, well, upon information and belief, was living in Calhoun County, and that's where the child was born as well. Defendant's residence is a little up in the air.
Okay. Ms. Rosenzweig, was the defendant residing in Calhoun County at the time the action was filed?
No, I believe she was living in Kalamazoo County at that time. She was living in Kalamazoo, and the baby was born in Calhoun County. So, and we filed our adoption petition in Calhoun because baby was born there.
Okay, so we do have the adoption petition.
Yes, Your Honor, and I believe there's also an open NA case in this county.
There is no open NA case. We've checked, so there's
Okay.
not
There was
one.
never an NA case. Because the child went directly to the adoptive parents, and the child is in Colorado now.
Well, what I'm going to do in this matter is court is not going to address the motions at this point. First, I'm going to order that the adoptive parents be joined so they have notice in this particular matter. And I will reserve everything else pending further hearing. I do want, and I'll ask that the both of the attorneys in this matter would submit some briefs as it relates to jurisdiction, because I do have some jurisdictional issues that I want to resolve prior to the hearing in this matter. And we will be in touch with both of your offices to find out when you're available, and what it'll be off enough such that we can get service on the adoptive parents as well.
Your Honor, if I may, my client has already signed an acknowledgement of parentage with Mr. Hill, and these adoptive parents have had custody of this child since October, and they are willing to return the child to Mr. Hill if the orders could be signed. We don't want them to have to care for this child any longer than they need to. It's just heartbreaking for them.
Well, I understand that, but I'm not going to sign an order at this point until we have all these issues resolved, and we should be able to get you in a few weeks. So I don't see that's going to delay.
Oh my God. He's getting the kid back? They're undoing this adoption? Did you see both of their faces? So is he her client? I thought she said her client wasn't showing up. Hold on. Watch their faces when he said it was going to be a couple weeks. Oh, look. Let's watch.
Mr. Hill, if the orders could be signed, we don't want them to have to care for this child any longer than they need to. It's just heartbreaking for them.
Well, I understand that, but I'm not going to sign an order at this point until we have all these issues resolved, and we should be able to get you in a few weeks. So I don't see that's going to delay it too much more. So.
Well, and Your Honor, I was thinking about the potential jurisdiction issue, because the way this case started was unique because of the situation. So we filed in Calhoun because we knew the child was born in Calhoun.
I understand.
But what I'm saying is I might, considering knowing now that mom isn't at least currently living in Calhoun County, I might just refile in Kalamazoo County to expedite things and to get over the.
Well, you can do what you want to do. Be in contact with Ms. Rosenweg to communicate with her as well, and obviously, I would do again the order of notice to the adoptive parents.
Yeah, we've been giving their attorney actual notice this whole time.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll be in touch with you, and it might be best if you refile. It might be easier that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
As well. Okay.
And then you'd have to dismiss this action then too.
Yes.
Okay. Be in touch with Ms. Rosenzweig and see if we can't get something worked out in that regard.
Understood.
Thank you.
Wow, what a thought. Did she forge the paperwork? Why didn't she? So then is she out of the picture? I have so many questions. So many questions. So many. Anyways, something to look into for sure. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day. I know that 2024 was a rough year for a lot of us, and so I think we should together look forward to 2025 and what it will bring for us. I personally think it's going to be a very lucky year. My birthday, as many of you know, is on March 25th. 25th of 2025. You're feeling me? You're getting the vibes? The vibes of the whole year are going to be good. I'm already getting good vibes. Might be the mushrooms or the good vibes. Anyways, you guys, I love you so much. Remember that, that I love you. Boom. And I'm proud of you. Boom. And I will see you in the next video. Wait, MB! Happy New Year's. You got a new job starting tomorrow? Oh my God. Oh my God. Good luck. You're going to do great. I love a new job. Nothing like a new job to get you going a little bit, doing new shit, learning stuff. Love it. I know you'll do great. And I think we'll be back for a late show tomorrow. It'll be later in the evening. Because that's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Okay. Things will never be the same. I love you guys so much. Remember that. I love you. I'm proud of you. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye. I said bye.
Always down and ready to ride.